In the world of modern warfare and strategic planning, military operations are often defined not only by their objectives but also by the powerful names given to them. One such name that immediately captures attention is Epic Fury Mission, a title imagined as a high-intensity military operation launched by the United States against Iran during a period of severe geopolitical tension. The phrase itself carries a sense of magnitude, intensity, and historical importance. The word epic suggests something monumental, an event so large and decisive that it can shape the course of history. Meanwhile, fury represents overwhelming force, relentless energy, and the kind of power unleashed when a nation decides it must act decisively against a major threat. When these two words are combined, the result is a name that symbolizes a powerful, high-stakes military operation designed to achieve a critical strategic goal with speed and dominance. Although Epic Fury Mission can be described as a cinematic or documentary-style name, it reflects the way real military operations are sometimes portrayed when tensions rise between powerful nations. In this imagined scenario, the United States government authorizes the operation against Iran after intelligence reports warn that regional security could be at risk. Such names are chosen carefully because they help communicate the scale, seriousness, and urgency of the mission to audiences. In narratives about global security and the rivalry between major powers, a name like Epic Fury immediately signals that what follows is not a minor confrontation but a coordinated and intense operation aimed at neutralizing a strategic threat. It creates a sense of anticipation and gravity, drawing the audience into the strategic and dramatic elements of the mission. A mission like Epic Fury, launched by the United States against Iranian military infrastructure, would typically emerge during a period of escalating tensions in the Middle East. Intelligence agencies might warn that certain developments, such as missile capabilities, military expansions, or strategic deployments, could threaten regional stability or U.S. allies in the area. Faced with such reports, American leadership could decide that a strong and calculated response is necessary. The objective of the operation would usually not be a full-scale war with Iran but rather a targeted military campaign designed to weaken critical capabilities, disrupt strategic infrastructure, or prevent a potential attack before it can occur. In many cases, operations like this are intended to send a clear message of deterrence, that aggressive actions against U.S. interests or allies will face a powerful response. Behind the dramatic name, however, lies a complex and highly sophisticated process of planning and coordination. Modern military operations rarely happen suddenly or without preparation. Instead, they unfold through multiple stages involving U.S. intelligence agencies, Pentagon strategists, cyber warfare specialists, and military commanders working together. The first phase is usually intelligence gathering, where American satellites, reconnaissance aircraft, surveillance drones, and intelligence networks monitor Iranian military movements and infrastructure. This stage is crucial because even the most advanced military strike depends on accurate information about radar systems, missile facilities, command centers, and defensive positions. Once sufficient intelligence has been gathered, the planning phase begins inside strategic command centers in the United States. Military strategists analyze the data to identify key Iranian targets, such as command centers, missile bases, radar installations, or communication networks that support Iran's military operations. At the same time, decision-makers must carefully consider political consequences, international reactions, and the risk of escalation into a broader regional conflict. For this reason, a mission like Epic Fury would be designed to achieve maximum strategic impact against Iranian military capabilities while minimizing civilian casualties and avoiding a prolonged war. Before any physical strike takes place, modern operations often begin with cyber and electronic warfare. In this stage, specialized U.S. cyber units attempt to disrupt Iranian communication networks, digital infrastructure, and air defense radar systems. By interfering with command and control systems, they can create confusion within the Iranian military structure and reduce its ability to respond effectively. This technological battlefield has become one of the most important aspects of modern warfare, allowing nations to weaken defenses even before the first aircraft or naval vessel moves into position. After these preparations, the operation may move into its most visible phase, precision strikes carried out by U.S. air and naval forces. Advanced fighter jets, long-range bombers, or cruise missiles launched from naval fleets in nearby waters could target carefully selected Iranian military facilities. These targets might include missile storage sites, air defense installations, or strategic command centers. The goal is not widespread destruction but precise and calculated strikes designed to disable critical capabilities quickly and efficiently. However, the purpose of a mission like Epic Fury goes beyond immediate battlefield results. For the United States, such an operation would also carry significant psychological and political impact. Demonstrating advanced military technology, rapid response capability, and coordinated strategy sends a powerful message to both allies and adversaries. It reassures regional partners that the United States remains committed to their security while signaling to Iran and other potential rivals that aggressive actions against U.S. interests will meet a decisive response. Throughout history, military organizations, especially those of major powers like the United States, have relied on code names to represent complex operations. These names help simplify communication within the military while keeping operational details classified from the public. From historic conflicts to modern counterterrorism missions, code names create a symbolic identity for operations involving thousands of personnel and advanced technology. A name like Epic Fury follows this tradition, projecting determination, strength, and overwhelming force against an adversary such as Iran. In documentaries and geopolitical storytelling, such dramatic names also help audiences understand the scale of events unfolding behind the scenes of international politics. They transform complicated strategic planning into narratives that people can follow, while highlighting the seriousness of decisions made by leaders in Washington and commanders within the Pentagon. In this way, Epic Fury becomes more than just a name, it becomes a symbol of a moment when tensions between the United States and Iran escalate into a high-stakes military confrontation. Ultimately, the concept of Epic Fury mission reflects the broader realities of modern security challenges. In a world where geopolitical rivalries can intensify quickly, powerful nations must constantly balance strength with caution. Strategic operations are designed not only to neutralize immediate threats but also to maintain stability and prevent larger wars from erupting. Whether portrayed in documentaries, films, or analytical discussions about the United States-Iran conflict, the idea of Epic Fury captures the intensity, complexity, and decisive nature of a mission that could reshape the balance of power in a critical region of the world.